Hello and welcome on to Villa Vibes for another watch-along of Aston Villa versus Newcastle United in the FA Cup. Will Aston Villa progress to the next round and have a real chance of going on and winning some silverware this season? Or will Newcastle spoil the party? Really not sure what to make of this one. Don't know how Villa are going to take this, but what I do know is we should be in for a good game, hopefully. Haven't seen the team lineup yet. We have got, 5 minutes to go till kickoff. I hope everyone is good. I hope everyone is well. Make sure you are hitting the like button. Subscribe in the comments, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's just get ready. If it does look like that I've just had a nap, that is because I have. Heidi and I have just had literally a half an hour power nap on the sofa after coming back from being out. So yeah, we're here, we're ready. Secondary, my scoreboard. For whatever reason, that's why I was fiddling around as well. My software is not allowing me to type. I cannot type. I've tried. I've messed around with it. And I thought, you know what? It's just better to go live. However, if I can manage to get my software to type, I will put Newcastle's name. So at the moment, it is Aston Villa versus blank. And that's how it's going to be. And I'm sure we all know that Villa are the home team. But yeah, I haven't even seen the team. So let me just get... Oh, God, Wayne Rooney's a pundit. That's just automatic mute, isn't it? If Wayne Rooney's a pundit, can't listen to him. Right, let me get the Villa team up. I'm just literally loading it here. I'll show you my live reaction to that as well and see how this one goes down today. Villa Park, an interesting kickoff time as well. On a FA Cup, but of course they try and get as much TV rights in as possible. So yeah, make sure you are hitting the like button if you haven't done so already. Even to everyone who's joined us. I will come to the chat in a minute. I'm just trying to sort out all my tabs. I haven't seen the team. Let's have a look at the team. Where is the team? Oh wow, they've actually changed the graphic. They've actually changed the graphic of the they've changed the graphic. This is it's quite a cool graphic. I'm not going to lie. I quite like that one. Modern Villa creative PR team, whatever you want to call it. So we've got Marco Bizot, Bogey at right back. Lindelof comes in. Nice. Pau Torres needs a bit of game time. And Luca Dean captain. Anana playing. Mr. Fatigue is in with Dougie Luiz. Roscoe Barkley, Leon Bailey, Morgan Rogers, and Tammy Abraham. So a nice start for Tammy. There we go. A nice start for Tammy Abraham in there, people, which is pretty cool. On the bench, you've got Emi, Consa, Mings, Buendia, Watkins, Garcia, Sancho, Matson, and Mohamed Kone. So a rare sighting of Mohamed Kone. And also Garcia's back. So maybe he'll try and get some game time. But nice to see Tammy. Nice to see Leon Bailey in the team. I think he could be important. Bless you, love. Bless you. I think Bailey could be important. Ross Bartley getting a key start as well. Quite like the Villa side. Can't lie to you. But the teams are out. I'm not even going to look at Newcastle. I don't really care about Newcastle. They're who they are. All I know is, there's Trips. And they've got Ramsdale. All I know is that Bruno Gomes is out for the season for Newcastle. But yeah, I like that Villa team. Ross Barkley higher up the pitch as well. Could be interesting. But Mike can't even watch the game. That's because he's in America. So yeah, unlucky Mike. It's on BBC here. So hopefully we'll be able to help you out with that. Yeah, even to Glenn, as always. Glenn, another massive win for Wrexham yesterday through to the next round of the cup. And they're going all the way. Fraser's in the house. I'm currently fuming. I need RAM for my PC. God, don't get me started on the technicalities. When I went to Curry's, Heidi and I had to ask the guy. It was like, just tell us what a good computer is and what they do. And what you need. That's it. Why no Alisson and Hemmings not on the bench for the last 2 matches? Hemmings basically had a stinker in that Europa League match. He's never been seen since. It's pretty brutal. Adam says he's not concerned with the result, wants to see a team, something tangible to build on. I agree. Yeah, that's what's happened basically. He's had an absolute stinker, old Hemmings, I'm sure of it. And he's sort of been, punished for it, I guess, is the only way I could say it. But yeah, hope everyone is good. Hope everyone is well. Make sure you're smashing the like button. And yeah, get me your score predictions in. I want Villa to go. Oh my God, they're not wearing that green kit. Oh my days. That is the worst away kit or third kit I've ever seen in my life. Do you know why it's green? Who owns Newcastle? What country? Not quite. I an Arab one.
Oh.
Saudis. So the Saudis have put their Saudi touch on Newcastle and given them a green kit. They've never had a green kit in their life. And all of a sudden, the Saudis have come in and gone, Newcastle, you need to wear a green kit. It's the worst kit I've ever seen in my life, that. But that's disgusting. That Newcastle kit is shameful. They wear it on occasion, but ever since the Saudis have taken over, they've put in this disgusting kit, and it's horrendous. So yeah, the Saudis have basically put their touch on Newcastle, as well as Saudi Arabia having pre-season international friendlies in Newcastle. You can't make it up. But yeah, ever since Fraser, ever since the Saudis have come in, they've had the green kit, but that is the worst of the green kits. Right, let me get my clock ready. I will have a quick play again to see if I can type Newcastle on my screen. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but we are underway here. My score prediction is going to be Aston Villa 1-0 win. Another Villa shithouse performance, I think. Heidi?
2-1 Villa.
2-1 Villa. I like it. Heidi was actually quite cute earlier. She said, do we have to watch Villa? They're shit recently. All they do is seem to score deflected goals. I thought, do you know what? You're not too far off. You're not too far off. But it's saying font's not loaded yet. I don't understand what's happening. It's not letting me type, people. I'm literally on my editing thing, and it's having a meltdown, and I really cannot be bothered to fight my computer today. It's not letting me type. I cannot edit. I cannot. It keeps telling me the fonts haven't loaded. I'm trying to type Newcastle in, and it's telling me I can't.
We've got full internet.
No, I think it's to do with the software. I'm going to try one more time because I can't resist. Yeah, get your score prediction. So I've gone 1-0. Heidi went 2-1. Get yours in. Let me see. I could in a really bad font here. I might be able to recover this. Chat, I'm going to try something out. Just because we want it to look right. It's not going to be the same font, but I've got this. I'll be with you in the second, chat. I'm currently editing the Newcastle name. It doesn't look pretty. It's not the best. But at this rate, do we care? No. I'm going to put them in white. Let's put a stroke over it. Yeah, I've actually recovered this somehow. I don't know why it wasn't working on my original thing. It obviously doesn't look the same. Give me a sec. I'm nearly there, chat. I'm nearly there. And then I'll be fully focused on that. It's definitely, you can tell it's a different font. Whatever font I usually use, it's not the same, but it's better than nothing. Here we go. AVFTS scoreboard. We're there. Thank you to everyone who's in. Is that going to replace that now properly? Is my computer? There we go. I think it's working now. I think it's working, but now my browser's not working. And now I can't click on StreamYard. I can't see anything. There you go. Malfunctions. We're in. Right. Villa up for in the midfield. Yeah, let me lock in. I haven't even looked at the game yet. Right. As you can see, I've got a dodgy writing for Newcastle, but at least it's there. And it's there for everyone to see. Gladiators after this. Is that returning back, is it? Here's Barkley into Bailey. And yeah, the midfield's massive, Duncan. Duncan went 2-0. I reckon Bailey might get on the score sheet. VJ said 2-1. I'm ahead. Mike's going 4-3 on pens. But yeah, everything should be working. Let me know on the screen. Is it visually right? But yeah, this green kit is, I just can't look at it. Here's Dougie Luiz. Can his well, technically, Dougie Luiz hasn't been in a winning position since his return. He got taken off. He got taken off against. Oh, that's a terrible from Dougie. That is so lazy. And he's getting an early yellow card there. Just as I was talking about Dougie Luiz having a bit of a bad return to Villa, he's now just taken a yellow card. He's now just picked up a really poor yellow card. He's miscontrolled the ball. and he's fouled Voldemort up front. But yeah, terrible from Dougie. New series of Bradley Walsh and his son. They're good presenters, I think, aren't they? I forgot his son's name, but he used to be a radio. No, he didn't. Can't even think. But yeah, early yellow for Dougie, which is crap and very stupid. So Glenn Wrexham, what number 5 in the cup are they? Interesting, to say the least. But here is Newcastle. Trippier gives it away. Very sloppy. I feel like every game for Villa at the moment, everyone's been sloppy. Thing is, though, Duncan, I'd probably say that's consistency. If we remember Baleba of Brighton, he got a yellow card for basically the same, didn't he, in the first couple of minutes? But he got standing as well. Yeah, it's pretty much the consistency. We defend well there. Who's a fan of Ross Barkley then, chat? Here's Morgan. More on the left-hand side today because Ross Barkley's playing central. I think Ross Barkley is a huge player for the Villa. I think he's actually someone that we need more minutes in. Tammy out to Bailey. Go on then, Leon. Dispatch this, Bailey. Bailey shoots. It's blocked. And we go again. Oh, that's crap. There's a real sloppiness at times when you watch us at the moment. Maybe tiredness. Does anyone think we look a little tired at times? Villa already, that would be insane, Glenn. I heard that Sean Dyche and the Forest players, they fell out because apparently all Dyche used to do was like running and physical drills and like 20 minutes of ball work at the end. Hence one of the reasons goes that. And he said that Forest players used to go into the games knackered because Dyche was literally like running them through brick walls. So, yeah. I just think there is some tired players sometimes for Villa. But we have rotated. Here's Trippier. Crosses it in. Voldemort with a header. Back post. Harvey Barnes, he usually likes to pop up with a goal, doesn't he? Tonali in the way. Pau Torres back in the fold. Well on Pau. Ah, shit. And we don't retain it. We don't seem to be on the same wavelength. Yeah, there's a real like. So what I would say about Villa this season is there is massive fight. There is massive passion. But I would say at times things haven't connected. It hasn't been like dot to dot connect 4, has it? It's a little bit at times 1 or 2 passes short. But yeah, Lindelof is a beast. He's done really well. He's been one of our key signings, I think. Josh is 20 seconds ahead on stream for once. Bloody hell. God bless the Sky Wi-Fi today. It's probably because I think everyone's quite tired in our house today. I think the weather has an impact on that. And obviously the kids, disjointed, that's the word, Adam. That's what I was looking for. Kids are obviously on half term. So they've had a late night last night. Heidi's just worked 3 nights solid with barely any sleep. So bless her, she's exhausted. So maybe because they're not streaming and stuff and using their devices, maybe I'm a bit faster there. I don't know. Thomas Tuchel in the house. Tommy Tuchel. Probably having a look at Morgan Rogers. Tammy Abraham, late push. Anyone else out there? Ross Barkley. Fancy an England call up. All right, love. Yeah, how you feeling? Thanks for a cup of tea, by the way. Yeah, what's everyone drinking? We've got our love art. Beautiful
day we've had.
Beautiful day we've had. We're going to have a beautiful chili con carne for dinner. Heidi's done some nice love art decorations for me and the kids. It's cute. Handmade. Nice Villa FA Cup win would be good as well. Yeah, Marco Bizot, actually. Didn't think he'd be back in the fold. Emmy Martinez seems to be playing a lot recently. Had to be tea half time. Yeah, I'm on a strong brew. Got to be strong. Yeah, a few people big up the cup of teas in the house. Done because I'm a beer shortly, yeah. I like a strong tea. This one's strong. Does anyone else like this, right? I can't make my own tea. Like, I butcher my own cup of tea. It's either too weak, too milky, just not right. Yeah, I can make other people's coffees, teas fine. Really well, I think. I don't get any complaints. Make my own, butcher it. So I do enjoy it when someone makes me a cup of tea. Okay, Heidi.
You make beautiful dinners.
And Star makes an alright cup of tea, actually. She makes it quite strong.
Dinners, nice.
We've been eating nice this week again. My jacket potato yesterday was lush.
Yeah.
Very cagey first half. Yeah, I tell you what, Glenn. Glenn, did you watch the Brighton game? Villa Brighton. I know you obviously weren't there, but I don't know if you caught it. We were cagey to say. Cagey is a great word. Cagey is actually two good words in the chat. Someone said disjointed, and someone said cagey. Who's winning? It's 0-0. Scoreboard's down here. I don't know if I ever need to make my scoreboard any bigger, but I think it would just take out my whole face if I did that. Douglas off the pace. He is. I think the yellow cards ended him. I still think. Here we go. This is better for Rodgers. Luca Dean coming cross. Luca Dean. Ball comes in. But what I want you guys to watch today is watch the service that Tammy Abraham gets. Because I think it's the same thing that Donyell Marlon faced. I think it's the same thing that Donyell Marlon faced. I think it's the same thing that Tammy's going to face. And what Ollie's basically faced all season, which is sometimes the service to our number 9 has been so crap. It's unbelievable. Oh, Glenn, Gladiators, press red to watch now. Is it live now, Glenn? Really needed to sign Asensio so Rodgers can have a match off. Literally never dropped. Yeah, never subbed off either, actually. It's a good point. Never dropped, never subbed off. Can't get over Tonali begging Pep for a job in front of fans. Yeah, Tonali's always been the weird one for Newcastle. AC Milan sold Tonali knowing that he was about to have an 18 or 12-month betting ban. Gambling. That was clever business from AC Milan. Done well helping them win a trophy. But yeah, he wants out now. Premier League teams can't cross so poor. Can't be the first man. Yeah, Luca Dean's cross was there. But yeah, just watch Tammy's service today. And then it will remind you why Donyell Marlon got frustrated as a number 9 and why, to an extent point, I'll defend Ollie Watkins. Because we don't create. Nowhere near enough. Where's Bartley playing? Is he getting touches? He's in the 10, Mike. Not really. He's having to come deep to get the ball. Pau Torres into Dougie. Dougie into Tammy. Tammy into Ross. Ross Bartley wins a free kick there. Just as you said it, Mike, right on cue. Barkley and Tammy with quick combinations there. Quick 1-2. There's a big foul on Ross Bartley. And that should be and will be a free kick. Maybe even a yellow. Potentially should be a yellow there. Would you take Bergvall for 50 million? No way. Bergvall's not a 50 million player. Not a chance. If Tammy gets the service, I believe he will finish, but it's all about the service from midfield. Correct. Our midfield is everything to Villa. I'm a 10 making a difference. Yeah. Yeah, but Glenn, were you there yesterday? Or were you watching it? Look at the Vapor Rub on Morgan Rogers. I love that Vapor Rub's coming back in. We're telling Star about that Vapor Rub. Got to get it in. Yeah. He's like plastering it. Can you remember the old Arsenal team, Patrick Vieira and co? Their whole shirt used to just be Vapor Rub. Villa, Dougie Luiz. Nice chance here. Tammy, surely. 1-0 Villa. Unless the flag goes up. And Tammy Abraham, with his first chance, scores. And now he's going to half celebrate just in case he gets ruled out, like his goal did against Brentford. But unbelievably, Villa have gone 1-0 up, and it's that clever set piece. We are literally set piece FC, and I do not care. I actually do not care. Leon Bailey's set piece against Brighton was the answer, and Dougie Luiz here feeding Tammy. Have a look at this. This is clever. Oh, he's off. No way. No way. He's offside. And it was a deflection as well. Is there no VAR in the FA Cup? Is there no, it shouldn't have counted, and it was a deflection. Guys, is there VAR? Oh, he's gonna be gutted. That's twice. I told you, he's not. There's no VAR. Oh my days. That's why. Okay. This is a stupid competition. The FA Cup's lost all credibility for me. You can't add VAR in the later rounds and not have it in the early rounds. You have it in the whole tournament, or you don't. If VAR is being introduced in the later rounds, then what are they doing? What are they doing? You can't have... It is 1-0 Villa. I'm absolutely buzzing. But did you see how Tammy didn't know whether to celebrate or not as well? But now there's no VAR, you can definitely celebrate. But that's a terrible effort. That's the guy we were looking to sign, Osasuna, and he's just put out for a throw-in. Yeah, his goal should not have been disallowed for Brentford. Yeah, that is true. That is true. And we are owed by VAR 100%. But yeah, this is nuts. It's 1-0. If you didn't get to see the goal, Dougie Luiz with a clever chip free kick. Clearly another Austin McPhee masterpiece. So it looked like Rodgers was going to knuckleball it. Dougie asked the ref, can I take it? He takes a little cute dink over the top, kills the whole Newcastle high line. Tammy chest, swivels, shoots. I think Dan Burn helps it in. And Villa score. But let's be reflective and honest here. How can you have a competition where VAR only comes in halfway? That doesn't make sense. I know because it's expensive, not every ground has it, but you've got two Premier League teams here. If it's at a Premier League ground, should it be there? And then the second thing is, if it's not at a Premier League ground, let's say someone like Macclesfield get a home tie in the quarterfinals. What, is there no VAR because they don't have it? Oh, what's the catch on that? But yeah, all Castle fans that get it, yeah, a long trip for them to go home empty-handed. Yeah. If you want to sync up, it's madness that I'm ahead of people today. It's madness that I'm ahead of people today. But well done to everyone who synced up. Here's Morgan Rogers. Morgan Rogers still going into Ross Barkley. Bailey, shoot Bailey, boy. We could move. Tammy, handball. There's no VAR though, so but Tammy goes for a shot. Guys, interestingly, Villa look like they're flowing more on the counter here. But yeah, can anyone find out when VAR is introduced in the FA Cup? Please. Les, how are you? 1-0, mate. 1-0. Tammy Abraham. Cut back here. Chance of Ross Barkley, who doesn't connect properly. Villa are starting to open up here, starting to attack with free flow. I've always said that. If Villa score an early goal, we open up and we play well. Yeah, shouts handball there. But yeah, much better from the Villa. A bit more confidence there. Newcastle in a terrible way. Ridiculous. Offside by Miles spoiled the game already. It was a bad offside. Do you know what? Again, that shows how inadequate the officials are. That they've been so reliant on technology that they can't do the basics of corner and offside. Or is that them being... Do you know what? That's them being programmed. Don't put your flag up for an offside. Let VAR do it. That's what they are. They've become robots. And now Tammy's down injured. They've become robots. Because really, a well-skilled assistant referee, Lino, can see that's offside. Look at this. I can tell you that's offside by watching. Oh, he's miles off. That is really poor officiating from the Lino, if you want to be real. But they've become programmed AI robots. Fucking love that from Dougie, though. What a ball that is. They're talking about Newcastle missing Guimaraes, but we're also missing Kamara and Tillemans. Exactly. Yeah, we should have no VAR on the whole competition. I agree. Barkley's excellent. Newcastle was a better team until the offside goal. Not true. Neither team was on top. It was a scrappy encounter. When does VAR get introduced? Involved in the FA Cup? 5th round onwards. VAR will be used for every tie from this season's 5th round onwards, and this ensures there's a consistent refereeing approach for all clubs in the 3rd and 4th rounds. 5th round onwards. But what if your club doesn't have the technology of VAR? Is this the 4th round of the FA Cup then? I've actually lost yeah, it is the 4th round. Yeah, we don't want a Tammy injury. Yeah, shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you for tuning in. Pardon me. Well done, Morgan. Ooh, a little bit risky there. See the difference, though? I know Mings was key for the goal against Brighton. But did everyone see the difference in how, when there's no Mings in defence, we look a little bit more assured playing out from the back? But yeah, look, and honestly, in my opinion, this VAR thing is very weird. 5th round draw tomorrow, I believe, Les. Yes, Les, I hope you well. Did you manage to catch Wrexham yesterday, Les? Massive win. Keeps them ticking over. Oh, well done, Victor Lindelof. That's incredible defending. I think that's got to be the case, Glenn. If a team who doesn't have VAR gets drawn at home, it must be that again shows the falsity of the FA Cup, right? That some teams may have VAR and some may not in the same rounds. That's also crap. You can't have that in a competition. You can't go and have Chelsea at home who have VAR and then Wrexham get drawn at home don't have VAR in the same round. I don't get it. One sec, chat. One sec. Newcastle out wide. Oh, shouts there, get up. Who's that down? Another foul there. Where do you reckon Newcastle will finish in the Premier League, guys? Top 8 or not? I reckon they might miss out on top 8, Newcastle. I've got a feeling they won't get top 8. Yeah, where do we think Newcastle will finish in the Prem this season, guys? Let me know. But up the bloody Villa. Terrible, aren't they? Terrible, old Newcastle. The ball goes to Aaron Ramsdale. Do you think Eddie Howe lasts the season as well? That win against Tottenham, it's not that impressive beating Tottenham anymore. I was thinking this, Newcastle going on a bad run and then they go and beat Tottenham. I thought, do you know what? Beating Tottenham ain't the one. Anyone could beat Tottenham these days. They ain't great. Apart from Man City, never seem to be able to beat Tottenham. How replacing some, I agree. But yeah, Tammy, good start to this game. Very good start from Tammy. He's got his goal. He looks quite sharp. He's trying to make a statement to Unai. Play me. And he gets fouled there again. Newcastle tallying up the fouls here. Big up Meeks says once I'm later than Josh. Fats humble. I hope you're well, Meeks. I hope you are well, my friend. You'll be happy to know that Tammy scored, if you didn't know that already. And Ollie is sat on the bench watching other people put the ball in back in that. First chance goal. Will Watkins have scored that? That's the question. This is prime Villa, really. Going 1-0 up at home early on. We don't really we don't really mess up from being 1-0 up at home, do we? Like, we're pretty much a cruise control team, in my opinion. The game plan is there to be executed. Yeah, I'll find Tammy. There was a video I saw today predicting all the remaining results in the league and end up Spurs being relegated. People aren't convinced about their new manager. Is it Igor Tudor? People aren't convinced about him either. But he's been fired from a lot of bang average jobs, like Hellas Verona and Udinese. Like, it's probably equivalent to Spurs. There's a potential that Ollie would have missed a chance, yeah. I'll be honest with you. I've seen Ollie miss them. I don't think he would have turned around, I'll be honest. But yeah, Tammy Abraham has scored for Villa. We're 1-0 up if you just tuned in. Oh, Morgan, that's excellent ball control. That's brilliant. That's another foul. Okay, he's finally booking that centre half for Newcastle. He's probably made his 5th foul in 25 minutes. And it's like that. Oh, it's like that. Spurs got relegated in my FM again. They're crap. Spurs are crap. Do you think if Spurs go down, they'd be the best squad to go down in Premier League history? I don't know. Apart from Mickey van der Ven, I don't know what other Spurs player I rate. Oh, look at this new set piece from Villa. Guys, in all seriousness, who do you actually rate from Spurs? Here's Leon Bailey. Oh, unlucky Bailey boy. Yeah, got a tangle there. I actually think that Spurs are quite overhyped. Like, for real. Unlucky there, Bailey. Just got to get touches out. Best squad, no. Richest club to get relegated. Yes, that's the one. That is the one. Levy with his back, but I don't think they'll go down, unfortunately. There's too many other worse teams, aka Burnley, Wolves, and someone else. Luka Dean swings in, that's better. Oh, waste of a chance for Leon Bailey. Maybe he should have gone with his foot there instead of his head. Maybe he should have gone with his foot there instead of his head. I actually think Bailey has got a volley here. He's gone with his head. Why not volley it? Why not volley it? Danny Murphy just said the same as me. Bentancur, don't rate him. I take kudos. That's about it. Yeah. Bentancur's just a knobhead. And obviously him and Matty Cash couldn't share a changing room because they hate each other. So Bailey should have a look at that with his feet next time. But there we go. Interesting from Bailey. That he went for a diving header. The ball goes long. Yeah, I actually cannot believe that I'm ahead of people. Everyone keeps telling me I'm ahead. Need to rewind you 10 seconds. You're ahead of the BBC. Yeah, what's happening there? Well, I think we're in the future, love.
Why?
Because everyone says we're ahead of the BBC from their end. And there's a delay on YouTube stream, so
Weird, isn't it?
Blakeney's got some special powers there. Maybe it's the squirrel with our antenna. Here's Jacob Ramsey. Imagine if he scores. No foul. Get up, Jacob. Yeah, Matters. Out for the ACL, yeah. The squirrel, love. He's messed with the antenna.
Oh.
We got a squirrel problem, chat.
We've got some sort of problem, haven't we?
Yeah, it used to be mice, and now we got squirrels.
It's all coming for you.
We have a squirrel in our loft who keeps coming in and out.
Jumping from the tree.
Jumping from the tree on the outside of our house into our loft, and he's scuffling around in the corner in our bedroom up here. So at night, we'll just be there, and all of a sudden, we'll just hear bang. So yeah, we've got a squirrel above our head. So Heidi thought it'd be a rat, and I was like, it's too heavy for a rat. I went up one night.
What? You thought you'd seen a little rat?
Well, I went up, and I thought I saw a rat because Heidi kept saying a rat. I thought it was a squirrel, so I convinced myself it was a rat. And then I went up again. yesterday because we heard it. I thought, I'm sick of this. I need to find out what this is. And it was a cute little squirrel. It was actually really cute. He's a little bit stuck. He's like coming to visit us. Here's Barkley. Shoot them. Tammy, cross. Nah, no one in the box. Tammy don't want to be crossing them. Yeah, I got the wrong towel. That's what I found, because the squirrel had a fluffy towel, didn't it? So that's what I identified straight away. But yeah, so we got a little friend up there. Get a Jack Russell deal rats. I mean, our dog Puff is useless. Grey squirrel vermin, yeah, it's quite cute though. But yeah, we've got to sort that out. And Anna spends more time on the floor than my carpet. Ripping up carpets. Look at that high line from Villa. Bloody hell. Did anyone see that? High line FC right there. And Anna's such an interesting just specimen, isn't he? 1 minute he's a machine, 1 minute he's injured, 1 minute he's close to being injured, and then 1 minute he's ghosting. Bogard with a good one-on-one defending there. Looks like Bogard's getting more time at right back than ever. Tonali, best player on the pitch. I don't know what game you're watching, Jeff, but that's offside. Look at the problem with this, right? That's a blatant offside, but these linos aren't putting their flag up because they're VAR trained. This is the issue. They're too VAR trained that they're now not calling offsides when there's no offside. But it wasn't like that. Look at Lindelof. He's actually class. And that's all over Tammy there. How many fouls do you reckon Newcastle have made this game so far? Let's have a look. Let's be nosy. How many fouls do you reckon Newcastle have made this game? There's been some dead FA Cup games today. Norwich, West Brom, and Southampton, Leicester, and Burnley, Mansfield. Well, Mansfield knocking out Premier League teams pretty big. Like, they're dead FA Cup games, aren't they? Okay, fouls. Newcastle have committed 5 fouls. It feels like a hell of a lot more. 5 that the referee have called, and probably another 10 that the referee hasn't. Yeah, Lindelof is quality. Tomato's biggest muffin, but yeah. Barnes diving around. Barnes should be that pathetic. It was. Lindelof is quality. Yeah, big at hindsight. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. Oh my, Anana going for like a scissors. Ref is sort of like just flying. Yeah, like how did the ref miss the offside in the Villa goal? Well, technical I know. Also, because I've just tried to explain it, they're so indoctrined in using VAR that maybe it's habit that they're not putting the flag up for close offsides, because that's what they would do when there is VAR. They keep the flag down, they let play go on. Or maybe they're just absolutely incompetent and useless and have forgotten how to call offsides these days because they're so reliant on technology. Either way, Villa are owed a few decisions. Chris Kavanagh, awful, no. Why do Villa never get a penalty? Yeah. Are we going to have a penalty this season? Probably not. Well done, Bogard. Bailey's one of those players that you feel like he's going to do something. Or he looks like he's going to do something, and he really doesn't. Like I'd go as far as to say that Bailey's actually almost showing the right attitude as such. But yeah, he's just a messy guy, really. He falls over. Look at Morgan Rogers. Like, he knows Tommy Tuchel's watching him today, right? There's real talk of Bellingham not being included at all in England's Euro squad. Because obviously Rodgers is now the guy. And I think, yeah. Right, cool. That's poor from Villa, though. We tried to play out from the back. We did all the hard bits. If they score this, I'll be fuming. Harvey Barnes, as I said, with a shot, hits the side netting and a close chance for Newcastle. A little bit frustrating there because Villa try and play out from the back and they stay on the ball and they do really well in the tight spaces. But as soon as Pau Torres is forced to go long or Lindelof, sometimes we just give them the ball away really cheaply to Newcastle. Rodgers, Luka Dean and Powell played out from that corner really nicely, kept the ball, played in tight spaces, the harder thing to do. And then as soon as we go long, it's like, oh, let's give it straight back to them. Well, that's a big chance for Newcastle. They should have probably scored that. Yeah, it's true, Glenn. I feel Tammy Duncan better, but refreshed and switched on. I mean, Dougie's just been thrown straight into the deep end, as you'd expect, with all our injuries. Tammy's had to wait and be patient. And Bailey is Bailey. What would I call Morgan Rogers? He's a bit of everywhere, yeah. He's a very coachable player, is what I'd call Morgan Rogers. Duncan, I get Duncan's point. At this rate, they'll be desperate and be playing bloody Patrick Bamford or something. Centre backs. I think we're quite stacked at centre back, if anything. Here comes Villa. Leon Bailey. Shit pass again. This is what I mean about Bailey. The bloke's too frustrating. Like, the bloke's just too frustrating. Get Allison on. Allison wants to play on the right. He's a left-footed right. Left-footed right winger. How's Deji? I haven't spoken to Deji for a while. I see he started doing music videos or something on his YouTube channel. I don't know if anyone's seen that. Deji's like releasing music videos about footballers and managers. It's gone nuts. That's what being a Spurs fan can do to you. Can Tammy even run and hold the ball? His hold-up play's not like Watkins, and he doesn't make the channel runs. But the one thing about Tammy is he plays in the 18-yard box, and sometimes that's what we need from our number 9 at the moment. Is Allison not on the bench? No, he's not on the bench. Mohamed Kone is, and Sancho. Bore off. I don't really want to watch Jadon Sancho. I find him incredibly boring. Two shots on target or Borefest. Yeah, Jadon Sancho is not the one to watch. I think Buendia sometimes is better off the bench there. I heard another streamer saying that Ollie isn't getting the service to score regularly. Tammy's just shut that theory down quickly. Was that me? No. Morgan Rogers. You know the England managers in town, when Morgan starts pulling the game like this, he is controlling the game in that midfield. He is running hard. Morgan Rogers has got the hardest spot to fill. If you're going to be real about the England team, he's probably competing with Foden and Bellingham. Dougie with a shot just over the bar. He's competing with Foden and Bellingham. Not easy. But yeah, Meeks. Exactly. Tammy's just gone, I only need one chance. Dougie's nearly just put one top corner. Like, that's beautiful football. And that is not a bad strike, you know. But yeah, Tammy's basically gone, I don't need 6 chances on a plate. I just need one and I'll finish it. He is better than both. Yeah, we definitely need to cash in on Bailey. He was a one-season wonder. 100% has proven that. Don't know what he smoked that season or what he ate, but he's certainly had his season. And one thing we can say is we'll be grateful for Bailey. He gave us Champions League football with his performances. Look at Morgan Rogers working back at left back. And again, just so well there. So well there, as I said. As he's trying to impress today. And here's going to be a goal kick to Aston Villa. 30 minutes on. Didn't even see the dog there. Dog's just at the end of the bed. What are you doing? Would you take Savinho at Villa? Wow. Yeah, he's better than Bailey, Sancho, Buendia. Yeah, I think it's okay to say Bailey's shelf life is gone. Oh, that's so cute. That's nice. I'm looking forward to our guys. I missed one of the ingredients for the chili con carne. It's quite a key one. We got the chili in the slow cooker. It's been cooking since 10:30, 11 this morning. Smells good. It's got the spice in. The only thing that's missing is the Worcestershire sauce because we don't have any. That was my fault. I was meant to buy some. But the big thing is, we love pita breads with this chili. Pocket pitas. Get the pita bread. Get the chili and rice in it. Eat it like a salad. Getting hungry thinking about it. Liam Murphy says, need to get rid of squirrels. I had them at the end of last year. I don't want to worry you, but don't be fooled by how cute they look. Exactly Heidi's point.
How do we get rid of them?
Liam, if you're in the chat, can you let me know how we get rid of them? Because I don't really want to decapitate them by taking their heads off because we saw one squirrel catcher. How did you get rid of them? Yeah, my boss got bit by a squirrel once and traumatized him. Yeah, this is the thing. I think they're cute, but obviously now you guys are telling me.
Never come back. They would be traumatized as hell, wouldn't you?
Reds are fine. Greys are pesky. That's a grey one. Here come Newcastle. Are they going to be like the grey vermin squirrel? Air rifle. Again, I told you about that air rifle. The person I grew up with in my school, my tutor, used to shoot squirrels for fun. Need guac and sour cream as well, plus tack it off, Duncan. Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's not a bad shout. Can't be bothered to go to shops again there, Duncan. So maybe for next time I'm out. Tammy working hard. Squirrels are rats with bushy tail, says Meeks. Yeah, crunching up cornflakes. Yeah, we do need to get some nuts help. Thank you, chat, for helping with our life problems. Kuna was only signing white in summer. Every got would be top of the league. Yes. Oh, guys, I was looking at the table again, right? You know we're 7 points off Arsenal. We just fucking bottled 2 home games against Everton and Brentford, right? Villa would genuinely be a point off Arsenal. Like the games we actually should have won, Everton and Brentford at home, we lost. We took no points from, nil points, right? We'd be a point off Arsenal. Like Villa could have gone on a title charge this season. This isn't even a joke. This is even like delusion. Villa actually, if they sorted their shit out, that's a horrible foul by Luca Dean, by the way. If we sorted our shit out, we could have been a point of Arsenal going into February, a couple of months to go in a total charge. Instead, we freaking bottled it. Oh, look at the stud marks on his leg from that challenge on Luca Dean. I mean, he sliced him up there. Ferran Torres, what a player. Who knows, though, with our transfer windows? It's actually hard to do transfer talk because you just don't know how we're going to operate. You don't know... You don't know what we can and can't spend. That's a terrible challenge by Luca Dean, but have some of that. That's a foul in our team. Probably a bit lucky. But Newcastle have been fouling us off the park. But yeah, ultimately for me, what was I going to say? Our transfer window is just a mess. You never know what Villa are going to do in it, which makes it interesting. Pete, how's the eye test? Better than... I love that, Pete. Good question. Oh, transfer of Newcastle. The eye test is Newcastle haven't really done much to scare us or threaten us. Villa are looking a little bit more creative than we were against Brighton, but we're not ebbing and flowing. Morgan Rogers, for me, has been outstanding, actually. Morgan's been outstanding. Extra hot chili, yeah. Layla... Our older daughter, she wants us to blow her brains out with chili. But obviously, if you're making one pan, everyone else got to eat it. The younger kids, they can't handle the chili. And Heidi and I mix with it. But yeah, she wants us to blow her head off. Like, we had to buy her, for Christmas, we bought all these hot sauces, didn't we?
Yeah.
She's like mad for spice. This is how nuts she is, right? On a spaghetti bolognese. Oh, great football from Villa. I'll come to this in a minute. Here's Dougie. Dougie, what a ball. Come on, Len, Leon. You bottled it, Leon. But he does win a corner. Great football from the Villa. All right, maddest take ever. Layla, on a spaghetti bolognese, I shit you not, adds curry powder. She gets curry powder from the cupboard and sprinkles curry powder on spaghetti bolognese with chilies and stuff like that. It's... Yeah. Actually tastes all right, though. Cunha, what a player. Grey squirrels are not native to UK. They're actually an invasive species. Red squirrels are actually the native squirrel. Well, we need to get rid of them. We need to get rid of the vermin, Meeks.
You do?
Yeah, I do. Not we. Yeah, I do. Yeah, we have had would have, could have, should have. Corner comes in. Bailey. I mean, he did have a good corner against Brighton. Oh, TV froze there. TV's frozen.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh. Dougie. I don't know what's happened there because my TV's gone a bit blurry, but I think Tammy's just had a shot. We talk about, I've jinxed it. I said, you've all jinxed the chat saying how good my BBC was. Well, my TV sort of just had a buffer. I think Tammy's just had a shot. I'm not even joking. We've got a corner. I think Tammy's just had a shot and a save. The picture went all fuzzy. Villa have got this new corner routine. Proper old school tap, yeah. Yeah, I want a good window, Kev. Here we go. Oh, Pau Torres. Ooh. What we got? Need to get the old shin pads back. Once that actually, yeah. Everyone keeps wearing these tiny shin pads, hence why everyone's getting cut up. A big old cut 50 quid to me every time you mention my team. Got it. We're in a title race with you, bud. Still think Declan Rice though. What a guy Declan Rice is. I thought he nailed his interview after Brentford. I think he was very calm in what he said to not panic everyone, but still a long way to go in this title race. Corner comes in for Luca Dean. That's how you take a corner, Bailey. How embarrassing is that for Leon Bailey? I don't want to be harsh, but Bailey's just been... Oh, my God. He's just given the ball away. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. This is all on Bailey. And Bizot's going to get sent off here. The goalie's going to be sent off. Oh, that's all on fucking Leon Bailey. The goalie's just been sent off. But I was literally just going to say, Leon Bailey's just been taken off corner duty because he can't beat the first man. I swear to God, Leon Bailey just got dropped from corners. Luca Dean takes the corner, swings it in. It's cleared. It's all fighting, right? And then it falls to Bailey, who gives it away. You can't script this. Bailey got taken off corners because he couldn't beat the first man. And it falls to him on the second phase of the corner. He gives it away. And Marco Bizot's just absolutely nailed the Newcastle striker who's through on goal one-on-one. Villa's defending was at 6s and 7s. I don't know where the rest of the defence were, but Newcastle were one-on-one on goal. Watch this. Bailey, you fucking idiot, by the way. And look at Bailey's reaction. Free Newcastle, but watch this, love. He stops a goal. He stops a goal. That's quality from my keeper, that is. He stops the goal. Yeah, he's been sent off. He stopped a goal. I'll take that. Well done, Marco. Yeah, on the knee as well. Let him know. Bailey, though. I told you, man. I told you. He got taken off the corner. That's how crap Leon Bailey is. That Villa said, you need to come off the corners. You've had 2 in a row and you haven't beaten the front man. And it fucking falls to Bailey on the second phase of the corner. They're all watching it on the replay now, going, how good was this? They seem to think, though, that Murphy's touch was going wide. They think Murphy's touch. The Villa players and coaching staff are trying to say that Murphy's touch was going wide, and so he wasn't through on goal. I don't mind this, but Villa's night's just got a whole lot worse. Liam says there's ultrasonic coin devices you can put in the loft. So Bizot has been sent off. Madness. I'll come to the squirrel. I'm going to save some of the squirrel advice, actually. By the way, I'm going to star it so me and Heidi can look at it after the game. Anyone who's got squirrel advice, I'm starring it. So when the stream ends, I can read it after. Because this is nuts. Bizot red card. Big up Alan Formal all in the house. Oh, I went blur as well. The internet. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, all on Leon Bailey. Should we have let them score, go down to 10 minutes? I'm glad Bailey's been sent off as well. Subbed off as well. I'm glad Bailey's been subbed off. You absolute fraud. And Emi Martinez comes on. He probably wanted a day off. I think Bizot's done the right thing. I'm going to put this on the line. I think they go and score. Did you see the Villa players' reactions? Yeah. At halftime, watch the replay. Villa players' reactions to get back. Shocking. Bailey, shocking. Bit curve. Bizot. No, I think Bizot's done the right thing. Part of the no problem, my friend. Kev, no problem. Bailey off. Deserved to be. Right, it's half time. It's all happened. I swear to God, Leon Bailey is absolutely a pain in the ass at Villa right now. You need to. I'm going to keep repeating myself here. 100% this. 100% Bizot did the right thing. I think Newcastle score. Let's watch the replay again. Was Murphy's touch too wide? I don't think so. I think Murphy was quick enough to get round. He would have scored. There was also 2 other Newcastle players in support. I think they would have put the ball in the back of the net. Can Villa defend with 10 men? Absolutely. Are this Newcastle team that dangerous in attack? Not really. But it's all on Bailey. If you want to have it broken down like this, Villa kept getting corners on the right-hand side corner. In-swinger from Leon Bailey. 2 left-footed Leon Bailey corners didn't even beat the front post, right? And Villa are all about in-swingers. So instead of going, I have another one, we've gone, listen, we need an actual someone who can get the ball off the ground, right? So Luca Dean steps up. Luca Dean takes the corner. It's a good corner from Luca Dean. And Newcastle clear it. And it falls to Bailey, who tries to do a first-time cross-in, but slips. Gives it straight to Newcastle, who punish us on a counter-attack. Jacob Murphy is through on the halfway line, just past the halfway line. Is going to knock it round Marco Bizot. He was going to score, in my opinion. Yeah? And Bizot's done the right thing. I think that's the right decision. I don't think they're going to score Newcastle. I don't think they look dangerous enough in attack. I don't think they've had a shot on goal, have they? But yeah, Bailey's just a mess. Bailey is a big clown. Bambi on ice, 100%. 100%. Some people are saying in the chat that they didn't think Newcastle were going to score. What I want to watch the replay here. I'm absolutely sure. In which minutes was the first goal? I think it's like the 14th minute. Offside goal should be down to 9 men. 9? Wait, 9? Newcastle fans, what are you smoking? What are you drinking? People are getting bitter about the Newcastle, the Villa goal. There's no VAR. Blame the officials. But also, we've had some terrible decisions, like many other clubs, with not getting VAR decisions when the technology is there. Second of all, Newcastle had an offside with Lewis Hall with a phaser play, and it wasn't called. Like, let's be here. But yeah, it was a red card. We're going to be all right. I'm actually, do you know what? I'm going to tell us now. We'll win this. Look at that Bailey mistake. Right, here we go. There's 1, 2, 3 Newcastle players. It's Dougie Louise. Not being funny, but Dougie's slow. Bogar's trying to get in as well. Dougie's slow. Dougie ain't getting there. I think he scores. Look at this. Murphy's quick enough to get there. Even if he's going wide, Murphy's quick enough to get there. Murphy is quick enough to get there. I think it's Bailey's fault. I think it's Bailey's fault. I actually think Leon Bailey to be dragged off the corner because he's so inept of taking corners, and then to the rhythm of his first half has been slip and slide. He's got Bambi on ice. Worst refereeing performance there. Luca Dean shouldn't have had a red. It's a yellow. Is it a red? Oh, of course, Alan Shearer sent us a red card. Take your Newcastle hat off. It's not 2 foot, though. Oh, my God. The pundits hate Villa. Everyone hates Villa. All right, it's a terrible tackle from Dean, but it's not 2-footed, and he's not off the floor. So where's this red card chat going? Where's that? Where's that red card chat going? Like, Shearer, get back in your... Like, how can you have Shearer? What? And Dion Dublin's trying to represent the Villa. But there we go. Bailey's terrible. We gave up the ball every time he sees that. He turns over right before Bizot F-Sack. True. That is Bizot's fault. People not happy. Roger's playing like 3 minutes, true. I think we're in control. I think the referee has been poor though, for both teams. Would you say it's high? Yeah, maybe. People aren't happy because I'm just trying to catch up that. Dean was a yellow. I think. Listen, game's gone if Dean's a red card, but he is a little bit. It could have gone either way. Let's try and keep everyone on the pitch there. But yeah, we're a little bit cooked right now in terms of how we approach the second half. What do? Do we park the bus? Do we conserve energy? Or do we try and get that second and kill the game off? Okay. Let me know in the chat. Just put yes or no. Luca Dean. No. Was it a red? Yes or no? Yes or no in the chat. Was it a red? Was it a red? Be honest. Villa fans, any fan. Was it a red? I mean, Stefan's absolutely rattled. Must be a Newcastle fan. The irony of saying your low IQ is you spelt your wrong. Enough said on that. And yeah, one of the mods will just beat you out in a minute. Gary said yes. Glyn said no. Duncan said no. Chris is saying yes. Meeks is saying yes. Les has to wait for the highlights. Yes, red. Everyone hates anyone who's not. We really are in the mindset of a lot of rival fans. I think a lot of rival fans are jealous of Villa, but there's too much hate towards us. I think personally that Newcastle's attack is a little bit spineless, apart from Harvey Barnes, who always is a threat. They're just showing now like how Voldemort has basically. I haven't even realised this Ossalu's in the game. We were going to go for him as well. We nearly actually signed him, didn't we, in the summer? But yeah, I just think that Newcastle haven't really shown enough. I think, again, I want to be sure on this. Newcastle haven't had a shot on target. Like, I'm not worried. Dean was a red with VAR, probably a fair shout. Ref gave a yellow, fair enough. With VAR, it's a red, but yeah, I mean, we've got to remember there's no VAR. Villa's so lucky. Should be down to 10. A goal was offside. Look, I'll give you that. The goal was offside. And again, it's on the assistants. It's on the lino to get that right. And if the FA Cup want to not have VAR at Premier League grounds, that's on them. They've made the decision before the competition started. VAR doesn't come into round 5. So then everyone, and this is the point now that I want to ask people, okay? So people like Craig who've come in and said this. Are you telling me then you're an advocate and you think VAR should be in the game? Because I still find it difficult, even watching goals go in. Players don't fully celebrate because there is a chance of VAR ruling it out. I mean, look at Tammy Abraham's goal that was ruled out against Brentford because Leon Bailey didn't keep the ball in play near the corner flag, right? So when we talk about VAR, when people get annoyed at it, you're basically telling me you prefer VAR. Or would you like the purity of the game? These mistakes are going to happen. Goals go in, but we have no VAR nonsense. What do you guys prefer? That's what I'm trying to work out. Love Villa bits already. Yeah, I like the divide. I think for me, chat is very split on it. I think Luca Dean, to the naked eye of a referee like we've had today with no VAR, yellow card is correct. If there was VAR, I think they would have been probably looking to push I think they would have looked to push a red. Yeah, I do agree on that. Yeah, we should have had a pen against Brighton. We should be playing with 9 men, but it's not often these decisions go away. Yeah. Red, but not dangerous, like the commentator said. Just because the leg is high doesn't make it dangerous. I used to find it very simple, right? I thought football was a red card was 2 feet, either 2 feet or off the ground. Jealous of Villa, your small club won nothing. So I take it. I mean, look. Let me know, right? and this is the big thing, boss man. So the Carabao Cup that you won, so take it you're a Newcastle fan. Say you go 10 years without getting Champions League football. Was the Carabao Cup worth it? Just out of interest. I'm not even trolling here. Is that trophy, the Carabao Cup, the lowest cup that you can win in England, worth it to have this knock-on effect that Newcastle are having? Birmingham City won the bloody Carabao Cup, Carling Cup, whatever it's called. Look where they are now. There's teams who have won that trophy. Swansea have won that trophy, and they probably now would wish they were still in the Premier League and rather winning that cup. Newcastle, I get it, but I feel like, it goes back to that whole debate. What's more important, Champions League football, competing for the Premier League top 4 every season, win the Carabao Cup? It's a really weird one. But I would love to win the Carabao Cup as a Villa fan. I'd love to win the FA Cup. But I also think Villa can do both. I think we can win a cup and sustain high-flying top football and pushing. Newcastle going through a very interesting period as an outsider. I'm interested to see what they do with Howe. I'm interested to see if some of the big names, Joe Linton, Bruno, Tonali, if they stick around or bugger off. Do you know what I mean? There's still mistakes with VAR. Get rid. I agree. VAR is not perfect, so why have it? Yeah. What is our record like with Tem? Big up to everyone. Revenge for Yuri. Let's not forget Newcastle's UCI Villa because of bad reffing. He's sin bin. Yeah, sin bin might be bad. Offside law is terrible. I'll take any win these days as a Villa fan, just as long as we get over the line. Right, chat. I've had a good set. I've got to go to the toilet before the second half begins. Fight amongst yourselves, chat amongst yourselves. The fact that Birmingham, this comment is true. Right. But yeah, interested to know, will Villa hang on? Let me know what your second half score prediction is. I'll go to the toilet. I'll be back in a second. Sorry, chat.
I'll get you a cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm glad of that. I was holding it. But yeah, big up to everyone talking about VAR and stuff. Yeah, terrible pundits actually. The BBC have probably got some of the worst pundits. Rooney, Dion Dublin, and Alan Shearer. Couldn't think of anything worse actually.
Alan Shearer's nice.
Alan Shearer's all right, but he's biased, so we're sort of having to raise him. Rooney though is absolutely just the worst pundit. Like that bloke's failed at management.
Oh.
He's failing. He's just failing, and now he's a pundit, and it's just not natural for him either. But I tell you what though, the second half. Am I muted or not? Am I muted or not? I don't think we've made any changes. Are we having to defend the corner straight away? I missed that. I'm all good. Nice. There's an early corner here. Rooney will explode one day. He doesn't look healthy, does he? That's from alcohol abuse, isn't it? Tonali. Pure alcohol abuse. Rooney, as Small Heath manager, was excellent, wasn't it?
Sharing life of not being loved.
Yeah. It's terrible life. You lot are robbing Newcastle. Look, is this what we're going to do? Like, what about when Villa get robbed by VAR? It seems like we don't have bad refereeing decisions. Here's Barkley. As I said, though, I've sat confident here. Newcastle have had, look at us, ball in. We've got ball carriers as well, which is going to help us. Newcastle had 0 shots on target in that first half. I'm not scared. Their attack is spineless. Newcastle's attack is spineless. But we'll see. But yeah, Dion Dublin, best pundit on there. Big up Dion. Big up Holmes under the hammer. Well done, Lino. He got his flag out for this one. Rooney. He's awful, isn't he? It's got 3-1 Newcastle over it. Dion is lovely. I agree. Shearer, he's one of them, like we were talking about earlier, the same face that's been on TV for like 20 years. Maybe he's part of the elites. But yeah, Shearer, the only reason Shearer is relevant, and this is going to, and people are going to hate
It
us.
used to be in my wallet.
That's why. Big Al is only relevant, not because of his personality and not because of his knowledge of the game, because he's the all-time Premier League top goal scorer. If Alan Shearer wasn't the Premier League all-time top goal scorer, he still wouldn't have these ambassadorial roles for the Premier League, and he certainly wouldn't have got the gig that he did. But because he is the record holder, the most goals ever in the Premier League, he has that role. Do you guys agree on that? It's definitely not. Let's be honest here. It's definitely not Shearer's personality that gets him on TV. Huh? Like,
he's in my wallet for a long time.
He's in your wallet.
He's in my purse for a long time, that man.
He had more hair, probably, as well, in that, didn't he? He's probably better. He actually looks better bald, though. I'll give him that.
These are flavoured hot socks.
My chili socks. Feel or not? Hot stuff. Hot stuff. But yeah, Alan, like, there's nothing wrong with Alan. Like, again.
There's wrong with Alan.
There's nothing. There's nothing at all wrong with Alan, right? But he ain't. The fact he's been around since basically forever tells you everything. It's a bit like Harry Kane, right? Is Harry Kane ever going to be a top pundit? No. If Harry Kane's going to stay in football, it'll be like management. But if Harry Kane becomes the all-time Premier League top goal scorer, he'll be a sought-after pundit. But he ain't going to fucking move mountains, is he? Roy Keane's Roy Keane as a pundit. Neville, they're all a bit outspoken. They're all a bit, controversial. Whether you agree with them or not, it gets there. And that's because they won a lot of trophies as well. People like Jamie Redknapp, been around forever, just about holding on for dear life. Yeah, big up those socks. Shearer got away with a lot. Harry Kane pundit, nothing more. It'd be horrendous. But I tell you what, If Shearer got a goal scoring record, if Kane was the all-time Premier League goal scorer, he'd be called up. Now, Mings is going to be like a CEO, business owner. He's a really intelligent guy, Mings, and very, very business acumen. Hence why he's involved in the thank you. Hence why he's involved in the Euro team of building the Euros. But yeah, Villa just gonna have to sit back and defend and play on the counter.
Yeah.
But as I said, one of these, it's this type of game. Who looks like they're going to score for Newcastle today? Not Voldemort up front. Jacob Ramsey would never. Harvey Barnes is like the only player. Oh, Morgan Rogers is still like trying to make things happen. And I'm surprised. Of course, the referee gives a free kick. This ref has been shocking. I like series like Newcastle's Gary Neville. True. Big up Michael. They're not in the house. Tillemans will be a top manager. Yeah, I agree. Ball comes in. Someone like Grealish will try and be.
What about that then?
Thank you.
I'll
I'll wait for my tea. That's nice. That is. Certain players are cut for management, and certain players aren't. But yeah, there's just because some people were good at the game doesn't make them good pundits, which is really true. I'm trying to think of another example, a bit like Shearer or Harry Kane, of someone who was just a great player and it came to being a pundit and just wasn't happening. I nearly tried to say Michael Owen, but his career finished at 22. God, Newcastle fans must hate Michael Owen, what he's done to them. Here comes Newcastle. Ball comes in from Lewis Hall. Deep corner, cross, and Luca Dean clears it. As you'd expect, Newcastle are going to have a lot more of this ball. But will they have a shot on target? It's a dive. It's a dive. Yellow card for Harvey Barnes. About time. Harvey Barnes, because he dived in the first half and the referee bottled it. And now the referee finally books Harvey Barnes for diving. Although that's probably not as much of a dive as the other one. Does Martinez get urged to do something outrageous again just to upstage Bizot? He likes to be a main man, doesn't he? Oslu shite, correct. Imagine we try and sign McGinnis manager, I can see that. What's going down with the chili? It's in the slow cooker on slow mode. But Heidi's just gone down to make a cup of tea. So I'm sure she'll have a look at it. It was smelling good. Does anyone else have a slow cooker? Do you use it? We use it a little bit, the slow cooker, especially if we've got a busy day like we did today. We've been flat out today. And then we literally got home, went to have a hot drink, and we both basically passed out on the sofa and had a quick nap. As you do. Yeah, Barnes did dive in the first half too. What about you, Glenn? Are you saw Julia in the chat as well? You sorting out the Chinese order? Also, little snacks that we got going on. We got a triangle, aka Toblerone, and what are these called again? The biscuit, Biscoff biscuit. Toblerone and Biscoff biscuit to snack on. We're quite cute actually. We're having a we bought the kids a little goodie bag of Valentine's stuff. So a few sweets, chocolate, biscuits, and pot noodle as well. So we gave all the kids a little goodie bag for Valentine's this morning. So yeah, we had a bit of chocolate and biscuits. So they were happy with that. Oh, Danny Murphy, terrible. Anthony Gordon, another player who probably needs to get on the pitch with Thomas Tuchel there. Gordon might not get in the England team. She's ordered, I'm picking up. That's the thing, like, leaving the house when you're all cozy, it's just not the one glim. Melbourne Sun to Villa next summer. Is he any good? Barnes will win the season final ball. Here's Jacob Murphy. Not Jacob Murphy. Jacob Ramsey. Do we miss Ramsey? Anyone in the chat? Would you rather see Ramsey or Bailey? I'd probably see Ramsey. Ramsey just frustrating, wasn't he? Oh gosh, chance it. And he wants a corner and doesn't get a corner. And he's just gone wild at the line now. Look, Jacob Ramsey for me was just like Gerrard loved him. And Gerrard probably got the best tune out of Jacob Ramsey. I don't think anyone's ever got a tune out of him. I'm sure it's Gerrard. Jacob Ramsey book there. Bailey, Ramsey started his career well. I'm just kind of disappointed he's not done much in Newcastle now. It's been a terrible move for him. It's been a really bad move for him. He's not played much. His career's going a little bit stale. Remember though, McGinn and Ming said we're not allowed to criticise or say a bad word on Jacob Ramsey. I did get a little bit pissed off of that. They said they didn't want to hear any negativity about Jacob Ramsey because he was forced to go. Morgan Rogers is single-handedly trying to play like two players today, and he's doing a good job. I must admit, this Oselu is awful, isn't he? Why were Villa linked in buying him? Like, he's terrible. Ooh, chow mein, Julia. Yeah, what did you and Glenn order? Came in a corner when he just kicked it. He did, Glenn. Yeah, what did you order, Julia? As I heard you were sorting out for Glenn, and he's got to pick up. All right, Glenn. I hope you've got some prawn crackers in there. Ramsey could have developed more under Emery, but we're going to turn that kind of money down for a project. Yeah, Drew, agree, Mike. They're shocking. As I said, right, 56.5 minutes in, where's Newcastle's shot on goal? Hello, Puff. You're here because I got a biscuit. Nah. Crispy duck is the only correct answer. Wow. Beef and black bean in the house. Barbecue sparrows and chips. Wow. Villa Park. Getting going. Go on, boys and girls. Raise the roof. We're going to have to dig deep. The dog's literally like begging her. Look how cute she is. With a Villa collar. She's cute, and she just wants to feed him. Better than the footballer right now, because they're on the old part of the bus vibes. Go on, Anna. Get us a corner. Good girl. And should have a free kick there. And does get one. Well done. Yes, and he gets the whole end going. Villa, Brentford, and Newcastle Valley, yeah. Is that not a foul there by Dan Burn? Is that a stunt? No. Lindelof was a shrewd sign, and I agree on that. That's great. Dougie Luiz on a free kick. Don't mind that. I'm not giving you my biscuit, Puff. Don't even think. Don't even think like that. Don't even think like that. No. Meeks will tell me off in a minute. Luca Dean swings in a chance. Oh, Wanana. He did get up there. I thought he was going to power at him. Go on, Pau Torres. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm really hungry as well, actually, Glenn. I'm looking forward to eating after this. Shush. Naughty dog. Bailey came off for Emmy.
Josh, you got the red card?
The goalie, Marco Bizot.
How?
He had to nail Newcastle because they were throwing goal. Get down. He nailed them. You get down. Dog's literally trying to get up on the desk now. No, get down. Get down. For sake of this dog. No. 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 Bam. Thank you, love. You're amazing. I love you. Thank you. Cup of tea and chocolate delivered on a biscuit. Can't beat it. I love you too. Be nice to her. No, she's paying Meeks. We're gonna have to drop her off at yours and doing our heads in. Oh, so nice. No, you have it, darling. No. All right, I'll have it later. Look, Stars just bought me some more biscuits, but not with this dog around. So, what happened to gold and silver goal? That was one of the worst decisions a World Cup's ever done. Here come Newcastle. Baltimore, still no shot on target. Frauds, a lot of them. They're claiming handball. Go away. Thank you. Gary's having the dog. Meeks is saying, be nice to her. She's just trying to say hi. No, Meeks, she's begging. You know she's like that. Oh my God, they're giving handball there. Oh my God, this referee's having a stinker. It's in the box. It's in the box. This referee's a fraud. A, Luca Dean, it wasn't a handball. B, he did it in the box. Oh, it's an awful decision. It's actually crap. This referee is a fraud. It's not a handball, but he's actually given a handball. It should be a penalty, but he's got no VAR, and now it's a free kick. I've never seen so much crap in my life. These officials are so reliant on VAR. It is absolute fraudulent behaviour. You can't now go and give a free kick. Oh, you should be so embarrassed. This just sums it up. If you're going to give a handball, then it should be a penalty. I'll be real with you. If you're going to give handball, then actually give the right decision and let it be a penalty. But this is a mockery of the game. The Premier League is dead. It's not a handball. It's not a handball, and it should be a penalty. Our officials are some of the worst in Europe. I stand by that. It's not even the technology. It's not even the technology. I don't want to hear anyone. Maybe VAR does work. Good, Emi Martinez. Tonali shoots. Goal. Fucking deflection. Fuck off, referee. Fucking shit. Fucking shit. A free kick. It was never a handball, but it should have been a penalty. They somehow managed to have a free. It's fuck. Maybe that's justice in a way. Luca Dean fraudulent again. Luca Dean cost us at Bournemouth, and he's just putting his arms there. It's shit. Absolute shit show all around from Villa. Shit show from the officials. It's absolutely awful. Really, if I'm going to be on, it's not handball, but if you want to give handball, then it should have been a penalty. Emi Martinez doing Flappy Birds. Dougie doesn't get out to it. Crap all round. Crap all round. Foul on the keeper as well, not being looked at. Never a handball in a million years, but at least make the decision right. VAR ain't the problem, it's the officials. They don't know how to. They're just useless. It's not a handball. That was never a handball, but if you're going to give it a penalty. So, yeah, goal shot. Yeah, it's just crap. Watkins coming on. I think Meeks is right. The referee's actually making this game good. Luca Dean's been crap. Poor Ian Matson. I do think it was a foul on the keeper as well. I think I think Duncan's on it. Oselu and Murphy off Gordon and Langeron. They're good subs. That's a foul on and our referee's lost the plot here. Referee's lost the plot. Referee's lost the plot. Referee's lost grip of this game. I think Newcastle have actually made positive subs there because that Oselu was like playing with 10 men for them. There was never. I think it's unbelievable. I think it's unbelievable what I've just witnessed here. Serious work. Tammy's going off for Ollie. That will anger a lot of people in the chat. Who's in charge of these referees? Is it Howard Webb still? Is it still Howard Webb? Who's training these refs? Oh, it's handball for Tammy, is it? Maybe that's how World Peace is found. Just unite everyone in their hatred of refs. Facts. Facts. Green Newcastle kit's awful. Barkley and Tammy off. Buendia on. What do you think of Tammy coming off and Ollie on? Chat, what's your thoughts? Tammy off, Ollie on. It never goes with both of them. I'd love to see a day. I don't want to see Jadon Sancho on either. Please tell me if this is a draw, it goes straight to penalties. Please tell me that. Because I got a chili con carne I want to eat. Glamberg. Goalkeepers, you will go on my first whistle. Rhinos, you'll go on my second whistle. Yeah, get Matson on. Fuck's sake. Honestly, though, let's just unite against referees because that is horrendous. I can't look at it. Tammy, a good overplay today. Oh, yeah, let's see. Ollie, just do something. Redeem yourself. I think whether we agree with decisions or not, and the chat's split on decisions, I think we can all agree this referee has been absolutely chaotic. That's his best place, isn't it, Meeks? Oh, for Dougie and Buendia tackling each other. Are they okay? Are they okay? Are they okay? Yeah, we're losing this now, aren't we? Yeah, Luca Dean's played himself out of the team. That was colossus from Dougie and Buendia. To be fair, 2 dubious goals. That's a great point from Glenn. 2 dubious goals do even things out. Go on, Ollie. No, that's not a foul. That's not a foul. This ref. Fila de Pool, get that ref off. Sub the ref. Soft from trips. Newcastle. Chance for Newcastle. Oh my God, they just go wide. That's a corner. Gordon nearly scores. Gordon nearly scores. Yeah, this is bad. Newcastle peppering us now. Oh, Dan Burn and Pau Torres. Oh, get up, Pau. Referee's not going to give those sort of things, pal. So get on your feet. Now he's just playing his whistle. I don't know what for. Oh, Dan Burn and Pal Torres mess. With VAR, I'll be here all day. Another corner somehow. What a mess this is. What a mess this is. All round mess. Chance. I think Newcastle are going to score here. The way they're playing at the moment. Villa need to take the life and pressure off of them. I reckon there's another red card, actually. Anyone else feel that? Also, do these red cards go into the Premier League form? So if someone gets a red, would that mean they're suspended from the Prem? Got to hold that, Rogers. No, we've had a few reds. We had a red card first game of the season against Newcastle. Ezri Konsa, wasn't it? Konsa got sent off against Newcastle first game of the season at here. Am I correct in thinking that? Matty Cash messed up and Konsa had to make a foul. I can't listen to Danny Murphy. We can't defend like this. Fuck's sake, Ollie. Yeah, 0-0. Newcastle at home first game of the season. It was a weird one. Emmy didn't play, obviously, because of transfer speculation. He looked offside there. These liners don't put their flag up, do they? Oh, we're defending like idiots now. We're scared to make a tackle. Hanging on for dear life. Oh my God, Watkins just kicked Tonali. We are playing the lowest of low blocks, and Newcastle are just bopping the ball around. Ball comes in. Chance, Elanga, flat-footed, trips. Terrible. Should be cutting that. That is terrible from Kieran Trippier. Why he's not cut that back, I'll never know. But Elanga flat-footed at the back post there. Massive chance for Newcastle, in my opinion. Luca Dean napping here. Got to get Luca Dean off. He's napping. If Elanga had anything about him, he scores. If Elanga has anything about him, he scores. Luca Dean is not checking the shoulders. Luca Dean is cooked. Get him off. Is Danny... I mean, I'm not even... I've got the commentary off, basically. Is Danny Murphy low-key supporting Newcastle? Is that what you guys are telling me? Is that what you're telling me? Ollie, when's the flick on? Fuck's sake. Oh my God, they're in. He slips. Oh, wow. I think he's got Leon Bailey's boots. Oh, yeah, you got your matcha. Is it nice?
It's a household drink.
Is it nice?
Yes.
I've had more hot drinks than you today. That's a great ball. Oh, look at that. Picture too slippy. This is one-way traffic. Unfortunately, just turned muted the BBC also. Yeah. You can't listen to their drivel. I hate that this game's on the BBC anyway. Boycott the BBC. What are you doing, pal?
I thought he was doing that.
Yeah, but I've got to watch it through this game. Unless it's on TNT, but I don't think it is. Is this game only on BBC? It's on TNT. Boycott the BBC. Another corner. We're cooked here.
Where's this coming? I thought it had been sorted on that.
What? Is it the... It's the squirrel, love. Oh, Matson and Sancho coming on. He came through the window.
You better get out there and catch it.
I'm buying an air rifle.
No, you're not. You can't do that. Where are you going to drop him when you catch him? Because he's just going to run back in if you drop him outside.
The puff.
You want to take him to the park somewhere?
It's gnarly. Yeah, I will actually. Park over the road.
Yeah.
This is a hard watch. Newcastle. Oh, why are you looking? Newcastle have got a game, have they? So they don't want extra time. Good comment there. Didn't know that. Newcastle have got a game midweek, so they really won't want extra time. They're down to the bare bones as well. TNT might go on to that. Chance 2-1 Newcastle. Villa da putas. Tonali. Fucking hell, that was coming. 2-1. 2-1. We're done. We're finished. Game over. As I said, this goal was coming. Newcastle don't want a midweek game. They were throwing everything at it. They made attacking subs. And now we're down 2-1. Fucking shit. Oh, boy. Crap. Shot from distance. How's that gone in? Trippier swings it in. It's half clear by now. No one gets out to him again. It's like the first goal. No one gets out to him. That's crap. Dougie Louise again. Get your body on the line, boy. Stop turning your back. People won't like this conversation. Dougie Louise is turning his back. He did it for the first. He's just done it again. I had enough of this crap. Dog shit wrapped in cat shit. Bailey Dean out his club. It was a good strike. It was a good clean technique. But stop turning our backs on the ball would be help. It was coming. 100%. I said Newcastle will score. Bless you. Absolute crap. When can I start saying bigger fish to fry? Maybe now. The dog's going nuts as well under the bed. Yeah, bigger fish to fry. We're in a Premier League title race. We're in a Premier League title race and a Europa League win. You know, Newcastle ain't winning the Champions League, are they? So I get this. They've got to go out all out here. Should be. It's a great finish. It's a great finish. But I'm pissed off of us turning our back on the ball all the time when people are having shots. Geordie's giving it large now. There's Glenn. People are blaming. So do you reckon Bizot should have not fouled? Are we saying that? Come on then, Villa. Let's sort this crap out. Yeah, play him. You're in, Mats. Oh, shit from Sancho. Will Europe be any different? That's the big question, isn't it? You won't get shit referees like this, though, in Europe, will you? My gosh. Let's be real here. This was 10v10. Sorry. Newcastle looked useless when it was 11v11. The red card's in anything. Commentary is so biased. Yeah, you can't listen to Danny Murphy, can you? Danny Murphy's just sat there like, oh God, Jacob Ramsey going. He walks off in front of the away end and you get lauded. Maatson should have been a lot earlier. Justice done the better team win now, and Tonali the best player. No, Tonali's done well. I can't deny that. It's quality strikes from Tonali, but honestly, Newcastle's attack has been absolutely dog turd. But we've had to play a low block. We never had faith in this Villa team really seeing this out, did we? Okay, let me ask you this question then. For those of you saying Bizot's fault. Manchester United away last game of the season last season. Was it Matty Cash's fault or Emi Martinez's fault for the red card? Let me know. Even though it probably wasn't a red. Let me know. Was it last game of the season v Man U? Was it Cash's fault or Emi Martinez's fault? Because a lot of people said it was Cash's fault for his shit back pass. Yeah, so I'm telling you now, Leon Bailey's got a big part to play in that red card. The way he didn't take his time to put that ball in play. You also need to remember Bailey was on defensive duties. Bailey got subbed out of the corner for Luca Dean. So Bailey was meant to be on the halfway line covering, right? Bailey was playing from that phase of the corner for the red card. Bailey is meant to be on the halfway line defending. Okay? He's made the poor decision to put a first-time ball back in, slipping over, giving them the ball. Not only that, does he sit on his ass for an extra couple of seconds to sulk while Newcastle counter on us. You could say I'm looking into it too deep and Bizot shouldn't have done that. Bailey should take care of the ball. The second phase. Do your job. Take care. It's been the feature of Bailey. Slips, slides, gives the ball away all the time. He got relegated from the corner. If he actually could take the corner properly, he wouldn't have swapped him and Luca Dean. All those little details. Exactly, Meeks. Bailey's mistake was compounded by the fact we had no pace. Exactly. And if you want to know if Bizot was going to get there, did you see who our last man was when Jacob Murphy was going around Bizot? Let me know in the chat. Let's see how many of you noticed. Who was the last man? Who was the last man back on the halfway line when Bizot had to make the foul? Which pacey Villa player was back to catch Jacob Murphy, Harvey Barnes, and someone else rapid, Voldemort? Dougie Luiz. Dougie Luiz is not quick enough to get back and cover Jacob Murphy. I don't know. It's just that extra bit of quality. I feel like that's left a few Villa players in the last couple of weeks. From Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, and even Brighton. Giving the ball away too cheaply, not taking care of the ball, not taking pride in our touch, our passes. Sancho shoots. It's going to be a corner. Maybe Villa can grab something from this corner. But we haven't taken care of the ball enough. We haven't protected the ball. And the standards have, really dropped. Watkins, careless. Buendia's been careless in recent weeks. Sancho. Doggy, all these players giving the ball. Come on, let's get a goal from this corner. In front of the whole end. Shouts to Villa, Villa, Villa. Ball comes in. Seconds? No. It's just not landing. The ref's not fault for the goal. He relies on the line. Yeah, I agree. The whole refereeing team. There's been some shocking calls. I take it Newcastle winning the trophy this season. Or is this your trophy, beating Villa at Villa Park? Because that's the standards I've got for Villa this season. We have to win the Europa League. Chance! Ollie's touches shite, though. Back in now, Ollie. Oh, chance. Luca Dean slides it to Buendia. It's another corner. Maybe a late revival. Yeah, I just realised hot take. Yeah. Where Newcastle fans giving it, they sure better win a trophy this season because that's the standards I've got for Villa. We have to win the Europa League. Yeah, don't know why I wasn't due there. Corner comes in. Oh, fucking hell. Who's just done that? Trips. Trips has just given away a cheap corner. Cheers. What's Ollie doing? You can hope for a cup. But, well, FA Cup's your only hope, right? You ain't winning the Champions League. So, yeah. A late push here for Villa. Let's make sure we defend our corner, attacking corner properly, though. We go short. Get the ball in then, Jaden. Can we cross a road? No. Luca Dean swings it in. Someone's shirt's been pulled there. Matson. Lindelof. Crosses again. Someone's touch is so... Who's that? I swear down. Villa wouldn't even be able to cross a zebra crossing or pelican crossing with a traffic person there, helping them guide them with assistance. Why can't we cross a ball? Yeah, it's true. Why is it when Villa play in opposition, he goes down to 10 men? They somehow hold it out, but Villa can't. Should have made those corners count. Well, there's 3.5 minutes left. Luckily, we're not playing on Thursday. Luckily, we've got a break because I think we'd be flat in a European knockout game right now. We look flat. Why are we not playing Matson? Oh my God, Ramsdale's touch. Buendia, quick one. Oh, look at Danny Murphy. Look at Danny Murphy trying to coach Newcastle now. Danny Murphy never even used to play for Newcastle. Does he hate Villa or something? Here's Alanga. Danny Murphy. Oh, terrible, terrible. They're going to score, eh? Well done, Bogard. Fuck's sake. No way. What have we just done there? Oh, fuck off, Villa. That's so fucking embarrassing. Watch this. This is actually called giving up. I've just watched Onana give up on the ball because he doesn't want to get injured. Oh my God, that's embarrassing. Nah, I can't have those standards. That's embarrassing. It's Bogard's pass isn't even that bad, but it's a risky one. What is Onana doing? Yeah, watch Onana here. He's actually gave up. Oh, he's fuming. I can't deal with that. I'm not having that. I don't mind good goals being scored against us from outside the box and whatnot. But this is Amadou Onana's attitude. Watch this, right? Yes, it's risky. Bogard's pass isn't even that... Oh, maybe it is the pass. But look at Onana. He couldn't be bothered. Watch Onana. Nah. Yeah, it's a shit pass. But Onana attitude is crap. Passing it around our box like kicking it around the park. Yeah, it's like me and Star would kick it around in the back garden like that. That attitude's wrong there. That's a mentality thing. That is a mentality attitude thing. That is shocking. As I said, score against us outside the box. Okay, yeah, you can criticise and say go out and close the ball, but you take it. That, though, is a Villa. Yeah, I watching on replay, Onana was never getting that loose pass from Bogard, but the whole attitude from passing out of the back was so lethargic and sloppy. But even when Onana couldn't get there, it was a bit like, oh, fuck it. Both at fault for me. Pass was worse, though. I retract what I say. Bogart's pass was absolutely diabolical. But why are Villa, like Meeks has said in the chat, why are Villa passing it round like it's a... Sancho, the nutmegs there. Why are Villa passing the ball around like it's, as I said, a kick around in the park? Like it doesn't matter. No care in the world. Here come Villa. If we score a second now, I'll be fuming. But do you know what's worse, right? Do you know what's worse about it? I go back to what I said with Bailey with the first goal. Yeah? In the last few weeks, if you're watching Villa and been watching, in the last few... yeah, that is definitely the pass. If you've watched Villa in the last few weeks, how many of these players have let themselves down with their technical ability? How sloppy have we been? How lethargic have we looked? How's everyone's first touch been? How many times have we conceded the ball too quickly and too easily? 100% the pass is crap. I thought it was an okay pass and Nana gave up. But that just shows, in the real time, when I'm watching it in real time, I was looking at that attitude of Anana. Oh, I'll give up. The pass was shocking. But this is not a thing that's just come up today. In my opinion, I think this has been a theme of Villa. You saw the way in which we conceded. You saw the way Mings and Konsa and Emmy passed the ball around Brighton at the back at times. Yeah? We have this sort of like lethargic, snail-paced attitude at times. Too many players not caring about the weight of their pass, the precision of their pass, the technical quality of pass, and Villa Park is just emptied out. Fans have seen enough. The mentality is so wrong there from the lads. Yeah, mentality is all wrong. But it's not just today. What is it with Newcastle fans wanting to take their top off in the away end? It's like... But yeah, I just think that the big thing for me is seriously that we are not caring about our technical quality. I think even in the final third, you go both ends of the pitch. I think our playing out from the back. I think our playing out from the back has been really lackadaisical in the last few weeks, and results have shown that. Everton, Brentford scraped through Brighton, Bournemouth. I think we haven't played well out from the back. I think also in the final third, I allude to again, Bailey, Buendia, Watkins, Sancho, all just careless. Don't care. They don't care that they're losing the ball. Do you know what I mean? They don't care that they're giving the ball away sloppy. They don't care that we're not retaining the ball. Watkins isn't caring that every touch that he's having is bouncing off him like a bouncy castle. Bailey doesn't care that he's slipping and sliding all over the place because they're not honing in on this. Bogard, like, what are you doing, guy? Like, you're trying to find a place in the team. People said, oh, this guy's the Swiss Army. This guy's really key for Villa. Why are we not playing a proper right back at right back then? Why is Garcia not playing right back? Yeah, Anana, hiding today. Anana is definitely the type of bloke that loves it when it's all going good. This is what I say with Anana. When things are going well, Anana's central to it, right? And he plays up to the crowd. When things are going bad, Anana hides. And that goal, though it's not his fault, and I'll reiterate, I got it wrong on the watching it live. I thought Anana gave up. No, it was Bogard. Still, Anana's attitude said to me, I don't care. Anana likes it when it's good, not when it's tough. It's not on mentality for me. It's on technical quality, and part of that does come with your mentality. It's not a freak that for the last couple of games we've been way off it. Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, and we weren't very good against Brighton. Let's not beat around the bush here. Every single person said, oh, it's about winning. It's about winning ugly against Brighton. 100%. Look at that from Buendia. That sums it up, right? I'm seeing shit like that from Buendia every week. flicks and tricks that don't come off when we lose the ball. That's a mentality for him. But yeah. We don't have the depth. And yeah, we can't compete on all 3 cups. And that's going to be the way to set. And I completely agree on that. Even Luca Dean, his focus, his quality. Look at the way he defended against Bournemouth. Look at what he's doing today. But yeah, game over. I just think that we have to hone in on it. Villa fans, come on. Let's be smart here. We haven't played well this month. Tell me a game. If anyone can tell me with chest that we've played well in the last 4 games that I've alluded to. Everton, Brentford, Bournemouth, Brighton. Be honest with yourself. Have Villa played well in those games? Out of all those 4 games, have we played well? The points will tell you. Have we, but not even that, the points won't even tell you. Have we played well? Have we put in performances that have basically been consistent, have been clean, and have been at what we've displayed in December? No. We're going for a little sticky patch here, and we need to come out of it now. And it comes down to me, the technical quality is massively killing us right now. Too many players giving the ball away. Too many players too casual. Too many players not putting in a shift. So yeah, it's, you could say, oh, it's the FA Cup, this, and I agree on that. We can't compete on all fronts. But let's not lose sight of the bigger picture right now. This has been a terrible month for football for Villa so far in performance-wise. And I think the players need to have a look at themselves. Too much. I know, Michael. I keep seeing that. But yeah. So we got Leeds at home. Now, on paper, I keep saying this word, on paper, we should be comfortable against Leeds. I'm a little bit nervous now, Leeds at home. We haven't played well at home. A little bit of pressure maybe in front of the Villa Park crowd. But I am going to bounce out of here in a minute. But I just wanted to get that off my chest that, again, think about how we played in December. Think about the performances. Think about how we've put ourselves about. Think about the quality of football we've seen. It wasn't about beating Man City and Arsenal and Chelsea in terms of getting lucky or grifting or grafting a result. No, we played quality football. We beat Brighton because we got a little bit fortunate. We got a point at Bournemouth because we basically had some good saves and we took our one chance. Everton and Brentford were a disgrace. So that's the eye test. We're missing Tielemans and Kamara badly. And that's enough ranting for today. I'm going to bounce out of here. Thank you to everyone who's had an input in the chat. Thank you to everyone who's liked, subscribed, all that good stuff. Villa are out the FA Cup. Newcastle are through. Newcastle sure better go on and win it. But Villa have to recuperate. And we really do need a big performance against Leeds at home. We need to shake this little nervy home sort of display that I'm seeing. It doesn't feel right now at home. No way, Jose. People, thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Don't let the FA Cup result bother you too much. And yeah, it's the Europa League and Champions League knockout games, which Villa are luckily not involved in. So there we go. Big up, everyone. I'll see you on the other side. I'm out of here. Ta-da.